Okay, so we're talking playoff hockey now. We are in kind of the middle of this playoff first round. I'm a Bruins fan. I've been talking about the Bruins. We know that Rob's a St. Louis fan, but he's just kind of been hating on his own team. He doesn't
Yeah.
believe in his own team. He thinks they're going to be just swept out of the series going 4-0. But they're down 2 games. They play tonight, or their third game's tonight. How do you feel about the Blues and their chances moving forward?
Well, I mean, again, have a glimmer of hope, and I'm hoping that things will work out. Again, it's really hard to say based on the way they played against the top team in the NHL. But even beyond that, I know I give you a lot of trouble about that Boston series, but boy, what a great series! I mean, all the games have gone to overtime, and I think definitely that's good for hockey when there's that level of excitement around those kind of games. Certainly Las Vegas has been a great team. They've been playing very well. I know Florida, the Battle of Florida has gotten a lot of attention. And then obviously, the Maple Leafs and the Canadians, that's big for hockey. So hopefully, with what's going on with the pandemic, they can, use this to their advantage and really try to, you know, um, just win fans back or win more fans, I guess is what I'm saying. Because again, they go up against the NBA this time of year, and it's really difficult to win new fans. Especially you live in California, you know how
Oh,
it goes.
definitely. And with the pandemic sort of getting, I think, better, the tiers are getting, people are getting the access to go to these games. So you look at the Canes, the Hurricanes, they're fully. It looks like they have a full house. Their volume and their crowd is just incredible compared to, like, say, Boston or California. I mean, California teams are in it, but the West Coast is battling COVID and they're a little bit harder on the restrictions, where Boston's 25%. And then they're going to potentially face the Southern teams like, say, Florida. And they have pretty much almost 100%, if not 100% down there. So the crowds are going to definitely continue to play a huge factor, I think, in the playoffs as the rounds go forward. But what do you think about the West? I mean, you got Minnesota Wild. They were putting up a great fight against Vegas the other night,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, Vegas, Minnesota got a goal actually taken back, and then Vegas took the win. What do you think? I was predicting the Wild to beat Vegas in this round, but I don't know. Vegas is looking really good. They're finally scoring as many goals as I think that they were
Yeah.
capable or should have been scoring, and they're looking really strong. I mean, honestly, all of these series, like you look at the Pittsburgh and the Islanders, I thought Pittsburgh was gonna like sweep it, but the Islanders are putting up a great fight as well. I'm kind of rooting for the Islanders because I'm like a little scared of Pittsburgh's strength. But I'm excited. This is like a full pack jam. We got hockey starting at 3:30 these days in this afternoon, and like hockey in the afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what else, any other thoughts? You love Coach Q down
Love
south.
Coach
What did
Q,
you
but
think
they've
about the
done.
Panthers comeback the other night?
Yeah, they had a nice comeback the other night. Again, everybody's talking about the big hit on John Tavares with the Corey
Yeah.
Perry. Again, Corey Perry, him from his time with the Ducks, and a lot of discussion about that. And again, a hit here in St. Louis on Justin Falk. So I think the Department of Player Safety is going to be under a bit of a microscope here, trying to
Yeah.
get everything fixed.
Well, that Perry hit, if you haven't seen it, he got checked by someone else. He flew his head. Unfortunately, Perry was skating kind of in that area, and just kind of his knee just kind of connected with this guy's face and totally looked like he just got knocked out, totally head injury, carted off ice by the EMT crew. And Perry, I think, showed great sportsmanship. Obviously, he's not trying to knee anyone in the face, unlike Tom Wilson. You know what I mean? Like he's at the cart with the EMT, just like checking in on him. The guy's giving a thumbs up on his way out, but it's great to see the sportsmanship. Unfortunately, the sport of hockey, sometimes these incidences are going to happen, and hits are going to happen. And it's just playoff hockey. People are just playing as hard as they can. And whether or not you're trying to hurt someone or not, it's kind of part of the game. And unfortunately, some people really end up with some serious injuries. And I hope the best for that man. And we haven't heard any updates yet, but good luck. It's
Yeah,
hard. It's
yeah, I
it's hard.
think for sure it just gives the league a bit of a black eye and something that they're going to have to deal with. It's going to have to deal with the PR on it. It's been terrible. So, but again. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up this segment. Thanks for joining us. That's our 2 cents.
All right.
Anyway.